What's your experience like within honors and within YSU? And do you feel like your identity, however you identify as, whether it be like race, sexual orientation, religion, ethnicity, has that impacted your time here?
So yeah, I think a lot of people view like the honors college and the YSU as a whole like kind of similar. But I think my perspective for the honors college and the YSU were two different journeys. I'm going to start with honors because I feel like you listed it. So within the honors college, I felt a sense of, I don't want to say it, a sense of like belonging. Because like immediately the staff embraced me, and they viewed, like, they prepared us in orientation as like, we are like a family within a family, like YSU, a home within a home basically. And they allowed us to be individuals, but also like, they really harped on like collaborative works and, finding yourself within a group. And so like with that, I think it allowed me to then expand on like my YSU experience, because I had the foundation through honors college to like help me navigate a bigger community, the bigger community being YSU. And so like stepping in outside of the honors college, I think I had an upper hand, you could say, with finding my place on the college campus. As for like, my identity as a Black man and as someone who like identifies with LGBTQ plus community, that's a little more difficult. And I think again though, it kind of goes back to my roots of the honors college being okay with being, I don't want to say minoritized, but like being your own self, being okay with being an individual and being unique. And because you understood that brought a different element and a different perspective to any group and organization that you were a part of.
I feel like this feeling of individuality and being strong and true to who you are has been something that's been like carried throughout each interview I've done. So do you feel like your individuality or staying true to yourself was challenged in any way? Did you feel like you were forced to be something you're not, or what were you tested on, like how you identify as?
Absolutely, because I think a lot of, especially in like minorities in science, and even like for yourself, like being a woman in science, you feel this like urgency to have like imposter syndrome, and like you're like, do I belong in the major that I am? And like for someone who's also in science, like I felt that as like a Black man being like, I see no one in this class that looks anything like me. And it made me feel like I either had to kind of assimilate to like the roles that were in the classroom and like become those individuals, or be cast out because I am like kind of an outcast. Like I am like Dad used to always say, like a fly in a bowl of milk. I'm like very much distinctive. And so it felt like eyes were always on me, even though it wasn't. And so that itself like gives you anxiety to want to either outperform or have higher expectations for yourself, because you felt like society was putting that on you. And so it was kind of one of those fight or flight moments where you're like, I either will overcome this and being okay with me being an individual and, taking pride in that, like, I am someone who will succeed in this field and that I don't have to change myself or assimilate to something else to do that. Like I could still be Avery Howard and do things that I want to do and succeed. So I think that's how I kind of did it.
I feel like sharing that.
Yeah.
And moving forward, so what was your favorite part during your time? Like, do you have a specific memory? Like, what was your favorite time during honors?
I don't know. Like, I think there's so many memories within YSU and then like within the honors college that like I get pick from. But I guess I had to say what really stuck out, and I feel like I always go back to this because it was something that like gave to me, was being able to work within social media for honors first and like kind of establish that kind of social media coordinator and work with Lauren Rager and Lauren, Joe, and myself. And like we were kind of like the social media marketing team. We like even created like this whole like group account on Microsoft, and we like planned marketing strategies for honors. And we worked with she was the old coordinator, Andrea Tharp. Like I think like she took over her position, but she was there like my freshman year, and like we worked together to create different marketing strategies, like I said, for honors.